Hello, art students. Today, I am going to be showing you how to draw a winter cardinal. All right, so get your pencils ready. I'm going to draw mine in permanent marker. You can draw yours in pencils and colored pencils. Let's begin. So to start out, we are going to create a branch for our cardinal to be perched on. Okay, so here's my branch. And then I'm going to sort of plan how my bird is going to go on there. So let's start up here. We'll start with the beak. It's kind of like a triangle-like shape, like that. Then we're going to come up here. And we're going to go like this. Then we're going to close off the beak, like this. It's kind of like the mouth. Then what we're going to do is we're going to start over here. And we're going to come up and around. Very carefully, we're going to draw a line that comes back like this. And they have a spiky hairdo. Like that. There's the hairdo. And then the head is going to kind of turn down like this. And then we're going to do the front of the bird, which is the chest. Okay, so the chest is going to start right about here, kind of where the mouth was. And it's going to come down at an angle like this. Let's get back over here. This is the head. From the bottom of the head, the wing kind of comes out again. Kind of like this. And the wing comes down right about there, and you can stop it right there. Then right about here, there's a line that comes like this, and that will be the wing. From the bottom of your wing, right here, there's the tail feathers that come way down like this. And there's actually three feathers, it looks like. 1, 2, and to squeeze in the third one, we'll go like this. Okay, and those tail feathers, they come up really high and close, and then they touch right there. Then you're going to put your feet right here. Here's another foot that will come right here, and then we'll put the claws on our furry little feathery friend here. Okay, now to know that this is a cardinal, we have an important detail that we have to do, and that is the eye. The eye comes right about here. It kind of lines up with this line that we did on the mouth, and it goes right about there. And the eye is actually quite dark, but we want to leave a reflection like that. Leave a little twinkle in the eye. Okay, then all of the cardinals have what is called a mask. I know, it sounds funny, but it's their markings on them. Go like this, you shade it in. It's kind of like a rectangular, like square shape down here. And it kind of touches the eye right about there. Okay? And there you go. You can draw some extra lines coming here to show textural qualities in your wing. All these different kinds of feathers in here. We can draw a little bit more texture lines in here to show some more feather, small tiny feather texture. Line right there, maybe for the eye. Like that. Okay, and after you draw your cardinal, you can go ahead and have a little bit of fun drawing the pine needles. Now to draw pine needles, they're slanted lines that go in the opposite direction. So think of diagonal lines, like this. And maybe you want to add another branch that comes down here, like this. Maybe you want to add a pine cone. Do the wavy texture, or the scaly texture in your pine cone, like this. Okay. And then the fun part, now that we have all this done, you could even, oh gosh, I'm just having fun here. We can add a little bit of snow on there. Because after all, like I said, this is all about winter. Okay, now let's do the fun part. Let's color in our cardinal with some colored pencils. I'm going to do mine really quick. Red. We should know that cardinals are red. There we go. And their beak is kind of a reddish orange color. So if you have a red orange, that's perfect. If you have a lighter orange color, that'll work too. I'm going to use a mixture of both, like that. And I have a different type of red called crimson. I'm going to mix a little bit of that in there just to kind of give it some variation. Okay, all right, so I colored in my cardinal nice and red. Now I can go ahead and do my pine. Color in my pine nice and green. I like pine trees. Pine cones are brown, and I can also color a little bit of brown in the center where my branch is. Color in my pine cone. And then I'll go ahead and in my background, I'll have a nice subtle variation of some neutral kind of earth tones. Maybe like some gray colors, just to kind of symbolize some of those colors that you oftentimes see in the wintertime. It's usually really gray during the daytime. So I'm just blending in some gray. Maybe for my the feet, I can do some more of that orange color. I think that'd be really good for your cardinals' legs, little claws, maybe a little gray in there just to tone it down a bit. And then I think I'm gonna include a darker or different type of gray. And you know what? I think I'm gonna add a touch of green to my background as well. Just to kind of pull in some of those green qualities in my branches. Just a little, not a lot. And there you go, you have a cardinal. Good job. And not only is a cardinal, it is in the winter time. That is pretty cool. Good job, art students.